Hey, what's going on, family? Happy Make Moves Monday. I wanted to kind of share something real quick. If you're at my age group, like 45 to 55, that kind of age group, and you want to literally reshape your whole body, get your body back, contouring, dropping a certain amount of weight, things like that, you got to focus on the nutrition. For a long time, I was working out consistently, but my nutrition was not where it needed to be. And it wasn't until I went to the doctor, got some blood work done, and I realized that my levels and my numbers were like all over the place. What I did was super drastic. Some people do it gradual, other people do it drastic like I did. But what I did was every single food that was no longer serving me, I got rid of it immediately. My pantry looks like a strip club. It's nothing in there, like for real. And now I've gone back to starting to cook again. And I'm talking about cooking like every other day. I had to redo my whole schedule, change all of my scheduling because I travel a lot. Like right now, I'm literally in a hotel in a Marriott property that I absolutely love. And before I eat anything, this is another thing, it's another tidbit. Before I eat anything, I think through what's going to serve my body. When I got here, my flight was delayed, stuff was a little crazy, and everything that was supposed to happen, I should have been here a couple hours ago, everything got pushed back, which means that the normal places that I would patronize for lunch that I already knew what I was going to eat were all closed. I had to find an alternative solution. The solution had to be protein veggie. I had to figure it out. I went and grabbed a salad with protein and dark green leaf vegetables as far as raw veggies, and I consumed that. Then my next meal is going to be protein, veggies, and a complex carb. You got to do your research about what works for your body, and then you got to consume those foods on a consistent basis. You got to incorporate what works, take out what doesn't work, and just keep tweaking it until you figure out what works for your body. You got to literally work for what works for your body. You can't go by what somebody else is doing because a lot of times that won't work for you. It's like you have to become consistently aware of what makes your body function at its best and highest use, like that really makes you at that maximum level. I will tell you, I am up at 4 a.m. every day. And let me tell you when I started to get sleepy at about 9:15 at night. I am 50. And I go from 4 a.m. in the morning to after 9 p.m. and I don't get sleepy or lethargic because I literally have learned what fuels my body and keeps me at my best and highest use. By the time like a little after 9, that energy just dies off and I just go into this deep sleep and I sleep very soundly, and I hadn't slept soundly in years. And it wasn't until I figured this out that everything else started to get in line and get in place. I wanted to share that for my ladies in between that 45, 55, where you want to just regain control of your body after having babies, all the things that have happened. Y'all already know. And then around this age group, we got all the stuff going on with the menopause and the perimenopause and the post and all the dramatics. The nutrition is queen. When you get that nutrition right, everything else will fall in place. And you have to do weight training. If you don't like it, if you don't want to do it, I understand that. I do get it. However, muscle You have to preserve your muscle because you're going to need it as we continue to mature. You're going to need the muscles, girl. You're not going to bulk up or anything like that. That is intentional and very, very deliberate. You have to be very intentional and very deliberate to bulk up if you're interested in that. But nonetheless, you have to use weights. When I first started using weights, it was a mess. It was a whole hot mess. Truth, hot mess. And I was very uncomfortable. It didn't feel good. I hadn't lifted weights like that in years. And I thought, honestly, that I was going to be cool with doing these light weights, a lot of reps, all that kind of stuff. No, ma'am. I had to really get in there and really work my muscles. Like, it's crazy how much weight I can lift now. Anywho, I'm not bulked up. I'm not bulked up. Like, for real. Nonetheless, just want to encourage you guys to just go after the nutrition, work on that, work on the muscle. You gotta make sure that you work on the muscle. It's mandatory, it's not optional. You have to do it, please, because you're going to need it when we get more grown up. You're gonna need that muscle. Just listen, do your research. Don't take my word for it. Go do your research, see what you discover. And I'm telling you, you're gonna see something that's gonna tell you about that muscle. Listen, it is what it is. Nutrition, muscle, proper rest, know what makes your body function at its best and highest use, and you'll see a significant, drastic difference in not only how your body looks, but how you feel, how clear your mind becomes, and seeing and experiencing things differently than you did before you took control of your relationship with food, exercising with weights, hear me, hydration, and sleep. And watch what happens. I'm telling you, I'm on the other side of it now. When I first started this journey, it was crazy, absolutely bananas. Nonetheless, I'm on the other side of it, and every time I learn something, I come back to share it with you guys. So all my ladies, 45 to 55, start doing this now. It's been said, and it's all kind of studies, you can go do your research, that have shown when you take control between 45 and 50, you have a tendency to keep control for the rest of your life. For real. Something happens to our brain during this time. It's almost like a switch goes off and says, whoa, I'm 50? What? It's just nature's way of waking us up, if you will. I hope this added value to you. I'll be doing more videos like this and sharing more of my journey with you on my YouTube channel. So like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube for more of these videos. Remember, it's about you. You are a woman, you are amazing, and it's a time for you to take full control of your life and enjoy this time. Don't be discouraged by menopause. It's a maturity phase that you're going to be able to enjoy. Believe me when I tell you, it becomes enjoyable after you deal with the things that happen to the body. That's not in our control, right? So we control what we can. Nutrition, exercise with weights, hydration, and rest. Take care of you, and you'll be around for a long time. That is the hope. That is truly the hope. And we want to make sure that not just that it's the hope, but we do our part so that it comes to pass. All right? We can live long, we can live healthy, and we can live strong and be absolutely freaking fabulous out here in these streets. All right? I'll see y'all later. Peace.